You don't want to talk about it here.
I'm not falling all over myself to talk about it much anywhere, Jack.
Jack. Wait, the one on the right is supposed to be Jack? Jack? Ugh, Jack. Ugh. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I hope you are having a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, whenever the hell you are watching this. I hope you are doing well. My name is Nick. If you are new to my channel, how's it going? If you are not new to my channel,
welcome back.
I am in a good mood today because we are finally doing it for all my Hannibal fans. For all my Hannibal fans out there who stuck with me through all 3 seasons of that beautifully crafted show, one of the greatest TV shows that I've ever watched. I made a promise at the end of it that we were gonna get into the Hannibal film series. We were gonna go through all of them. As you probably have deduced over the last 6 months, I've been focusing on other things, you know, because not everybody is on the Hannibal bandwagon that we are on. But it's been 6 months. I have been dying inside. I know that we're not getting back to Mads Mikkelsen and Hugh Dancy. God, Hugh Dancy. Oh my God, Hugh Dancy. Anyways, although we are not getting back with them, we're still getting back into the world of Hannibal Lecter. And initially, what I was going to do is I was gonna try and go in like timeline order, which I believe would have started with Hannibal Rising, which I'm fairly certain Hannibal Rising is the last film to come out. But instead of doing that, I decided So the movie that we are watching today is 1986's Manhunter. So what I was saying was, if I was going to do it in timeline order, that would have meant that I would have done like Hannibal Rising, which would have been fine, whatever, but then it would have been Manhunter and Red Dragon back to back, I'm fairly certain, since both of those are adaptations of the Red Dragon storyline from the books. And I didn't want to do 2 movies back to back, which were both adaptations of the same thing, so I figured we would just do it in release order. So that is why we are starting with Manhunter. Before we get into a little story that I wanted to tell you about Manhunter, if you could not tell, I am ready. I got my shirt. It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. So I got the shirt, and then I also have to give a shout out. I will put the link of the artist in the description, but one of my buddies, Yutaka from the Horror Hour, got me this as a housewarming gift. This is custom painted. Oh my God. Like, it's so good. Hanagram. So with Manhunter, the only thing that I know about Manhunter, 2 things, is A, it adapts the Red Dragon storyline, and this is the first appearance of Hannibal Lecter in film. And I know that William Petersen is in this, but I don't know any of the other cast members. I didn't want to look it up and spoil anything. So if there is any cast members in it I do know, it'll come as a surprise for me when I'm watching it. Now, William Petersen, on the other hand, if you are not familiar with William Petersen, you might have seen him in the OG version of CSI, and he was also Reese Witherspoon's father in the movie Fear with her and Mark Wahlberg, which is an amazing film. Go watch it if you have not seen it. But fun little fact about William Petersen. When I was growing up, I always wanted to do something with entertainment. I always wanted to be an actor growing up. And my father was in an airport, and William Petersen was in the airport, and my father, having absolutely no self-control whatsoever, decided to go over to William Petersen and started talking to him and telling him about me. And my father literally calls me on the phone and hands the phone to William Petersen. So I'm just sitting there having a conversation. I was like in middle school or something, just having a conversation with William Petersen on the phone, just super casual. He was extremely nice. It was such a weird but cool experience. I just wanted to share that because he's in the movie we're watching. So before we get into this movie though, if you would be so kind to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you can get notifications for whenever I upload a new video, that would be super dope. If you are interested in what I am doing outside of YouTube, you can catch up with me on both Instagram and on Twitter. And last but not least, and this also has a little bit of a special announcement. If you are interested in seeing more content from me, you can check out my Patreon. You'll get access to an exclusive catalog of full-length reactions and TV shows. The vast majority are movies and TV shows that are not on YouTube. Polls to help me pick what I watch next. Full-length audio commentaries. But the announcement is I've decided to just hold my bladder in from now on. So moving forward with our movie reactions and future TV show reactions when I do those, not Yellow Jackets because we're already halfway through Yellow Jackets, but starting with this movie, the movies that I will be watching on YouTube will now be available on Patreon in full-length format. that. So you can check out this full-length reaction to Manhunter a couple days early by signing up for my Patreon. All right, so without further ado, because I cannot wait anymore, I'm really, really excited to watch this movie. Let's get into 1986's Manhunter. Imagine waking up to that. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, now I know what it's coming back to me now, like this storyline in a way, at least from the TV show.
You should have talked at the boatyard. You don't want to talk about it here.
I'm not falling all over myself to talk about it much anywhere, Jack.
Jack, wait, the one on the right is supposed to be Jack? Jack? Ugh, Jack. Ugh.
Second one in Atlanta was all over TV. Did you ever think about giving me a call?
Wait a minute, is William Peterson supposed to be Will Graham?
Yes.
Oh, that's two versions of Will Graham that I love. I mean, I love Hugh Dancy for different reasons, but William Peterson, I'm fine with that casting.
I'll think about it. Stay neat.
Is that that's the girlfriend and the kid? Oh no, that means that they're Molly. That's right. That means that they're gonna get attacked. Oh no, that I can't relive that trauma. In Hannibal, when they go after Molly and the kid, I almost passed out.
You're supposed to be his friend, Jack.
If he decides to do it, Molly, I'll keep him as far away from it as I can.
Lying bitch. Don't think I forgot your games.
I went back. I'd only look at evidence. I wouldn't get deeply involved. You never even see me or know my name.
Sure, Jan.
This is stunning, though. With the blue, whatever hue light, 1986 that they have lighting this. This is gorgeous. That was kind of neat how, like, when he opened the door, the score started. Damn. I was gonna ask that, because obviously the TV show was incredibly bloody and violent and gory, but I was curious as to how much blood they were gonna show in this, and that was all I needed to know.
Blood AB positive, type from saliva on glass from licking the suction cup. Why didn't he care that he left saliva on the glass?
Right. That seems fairly sloppy.
Matted sliding marks on hall carpet remain unexplained, as does superficial ligature mark around Mr. Leeds' chest.
See, what's nice about this is because it's been like 6 months since I've watched that season of Hannibal, I remember some of this, but I don't remember all of this. I don't think so. I don't know if this was like a thing in the books, because I eventually want to read the books too, but I don't know if like the relationship between Hannibal and Will Graham is also a thing outside of the TV show. I don't even know who plays Hannibal in this movie. Ugh, that bedspread is hideous.
What are you dreaming? That's something you can't afford for me to know about, isn't it?
What? Does he not have, like, the pendulum swing thing? Is it, like, less supernaturally that it comes across in the TV shows?
But while your gloves were off, did you open all their eyes so that they could see you?
Girl, keep going. No.
This is what the subject's teeth look like. Reconstructed these from the impressions that we took of the bite marks on the Leeds woman.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He went into that shop and he bought the disgusting-looking fake teeth or whatever, and he would...
I've heard officers referring to this killer as the Tooth Fairy. Well, I don't want to hear that in public.
The Tooth Fairy. He didn't like that, if memory serves.
The commissioner was saying that you're the one who got Garrett Jacob Hobbs, and then Dr. Lecter 3 years ago.
Not Garrett Hobbs. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? He was one thing. Abigail?
Thumbprint came off the oldest kid's left eye. It stood out against an 8-ball hemorrhage from the gunshot wound.
Why did he put his finger on the eyeball? I don't remember that. I thought, like, he puts glass on their eyes or something to, like, reflect back or something like that.
Graham, what do you hear? What do you say? You remember me? Freddie Lounds covered the Lecter case with the Tatler.
That's Freddie Lounds? I already don't like him.
I've always had a strong, passionate hate toward rodents.
So, how does this guy compare with Lecter?
Damn, that's right.
The Tooth Fairy's gonna go on until we get smart or we get lucky. I think I'll go see Lecter tomorrow.
Why?
I'm so excited to see who's playing him in this movie and, like, just how he's gonna be portrayed and behave.
That's the same atrocious aftershave you wore in court 3 years ago.
Oh my god, what is his name? What is his name? He was, that's Samara's dad in The Ring. The one that, like, electrocutes himself in the bathtub.
I know that I'm not smarter than you.
Then how did you catch me, Will?
You had disadvantages.
What disadvantages?
You're insane.
Yeah, I'm not getting, like, the same, like, vibes from the show between these two.
Don't think you can persuade me with appeals to my intellectual vanity.
I don't think I'll persuade you at all.
You could probably like persuade him with somebody's liver or something. This is like, because I've seen now the TV show, I've seen The Silence of the Lambs a few times, and now this is like the least secure jail cell that I've seen this character in. Like, this just seems like a normal jail cell.
If this pilgrim imagines he has a relationship with the moon, have you ever seen blood on the moonlight well?
It looks black. Yep. It looks black. It looks black.
When you get more files, I'd like to see them too. You can call me. Would you like to leave me your home phone number?
No. Absolutely fruitly f***ing not. Do they not have a fucking elevator? Like, what? Why is he running like this? I love the look of this place though. Like, it's very 80s and it's very, like, everything's all like white or light grays. Ooh, yes. This lecherous bitch. Ugh.
Just as I thought. Trash.
Altro Christensen and Golub Law Offices.
Excuse me, I must have misdialed.
Oh yeah, this is that thing that they did in the show with the phone call that I was like, how did nobody monitor or catch him doing this? It probably makes more sense in like 1986.
Well, zip that little pointer right on down to the letter G. Last name, Graham.
Ugh, not again. Not again. My heart can't handle it again. I'm not mad at it. That's all I'm saying. And nobody on set could have addressed the giant hair hanging down from his eyebrow.
You saw the lights go out, you climbed down, and you went into him.
Didn't you, you son of a bitch? You watched them all goddamn day long.
Why don't you have a piece of bread and maybe you'll calm down a little?
Like, he's like much less subdued than Hugh Dancy's version. He'll just be like, calm down, Big Bill, calm down.
Man.
Dr. Chilton?
Yes.
That's Dr. Chill. Okay. Very, very different.
Put it down on my desk, Blotter.
Although I am a fan of how ridiculously large his glasses are.
Graham interests me. After I hear back from you, I might send you something wet.
Ugh. Okay, so by this point, he's already communicating with Hannibal. So does that mean that Hannibal has already given him Will's address? Does that mean he's going after Molly and the kid?
This note was written in ballpoint, but it looks like Lecter went over this area with a felt-tip pen.
Why the f would they give him a ballpoint pen? Hannibal Lecter of all people.
Are you stupid or something?
Even when they showed him and then you saw the that he had a highlighter, I'm like, I wouldn't even trust that man with a highlighter. Well, technically there wouldn't never be a moment in which I would trust him in general.
We believe the Tooth Fairy told Lecter to reply to him through the personal ad section of the National Tatler.
Is this how they were communicating in the show? Because obviously I remember they were communicating, but I thought that was just all on the phone. Because the Tooth Fairy like talked with that weird voice.
No. And our ad has to go out in the same book code Lecter used, or he'll know it wasn't Lecter talking to him.
See, while I appreciate all like the the lengths that they go through and like the level of intelligence that Hannibal has and all this other shit, like I would be like, I can't catch up. Like, we have to solve riddles and shit in order to be able to, oh no.
The Tooth Fairy would have named a book he knew Lecter has access to.
He'd know it from articles he'd read about Lecter.
But then again, I'm not a police officer. I'm not a private investigator. I'm not whatever the hell you would call Will Graham. So not my area of expertise.
And we'll bait him with something else in next week's Tatler.
What, for instance?
Me.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Who are you?
I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Last time you did that, you did a real good job of pushing yourself all out of shape.
Sydney, don't worry about me.
Who is Sydney? Sydney who? Sydney Prescott?
He's molested all of his male victims. That he may have had sexual relations with his mother.
Ew. Wait, did he didn't do all that stuff to male victims in the show, right? Because he was with Rutina Wesley's character. I wonder if we're also gonna get a Rutina Wesley type character in this.
You make sure that I look excellent at shooting.
This character is deplorable in any version it would appear.
Crawford, always a thrill. Dr. Bloom, I need them on my desk in 2 hours.
Oh wait, is Sydney supposed to be this version of Alana Bloom? Is it Sydney Bloom?
The mark you found on the tree.
Yeah.
Chinese character considered a lucky sign in gambling. It means red dragon.
Title drop. Oh yeah, that's right, because he did go into some like Asian pawn shop or something when he bought the teeth.
You got body armor? Yeah, Kevlar second chance. I hope you get one, because he's gone for the headshot 8 out of 11 times.
That reminds me, like there was that thing that I saw the other day, I think it was on Reddit, and they made some new vest that they were showing off at some, I don't know, police safety convention thing, but it was like an anti-stabbing vest. The guy has this vest on, and the other guy's just going ham and just trying to stab the shit out of him, and like the vest completely prevents them from getting stabbed. I don't know why that just popped into my head, because they were talking about the vest.
What was that?
Oh, that just scared that just scared the shit out of me. It's like, who is standing there? Oh my God, wait a minute. Because I remember, I think I mentioned this in my Hannibal reactions. I remember my parent, like this being on at some point in my house when I like was growing up, and I walked past, and the only thing that I remembered was the wheelchair with Chilton being in it and being on fire, coming down, like being rolled down. And that obviously happened in the TV show, but I think that was this movie. That wasn't him.
Take the money! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Now y'all dum-dums just blew your cover. Yeah, if he was out there, then he clearly just saw that.
Hey!
What are you doing?
Does he light Freddie on fire? Freddie on fire. Does he light Freddie Lounds on fire in this version versus Chilton?
You know who I am? I don't want to know who you are. According to you, I'm a sexual pervert.
Oh my God, doesn't he bite off his lips?
I'm very scared.
Jesus Christ. What did he just have on his eyes? Was that a pad? Ooh.
Well, here I...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Why do I know him? What is he in? What is... Oh my God, wait, I know that guy.
A few moments later.
Well, Last Action Hero, but also House of the Devil. That's right. I'm like, yeah, he looks really familiar. He was the guy from House of the Devil. Okay.
Before me, you are a slug in the sun. You are privy to a great becoming, and you recognize nothing.
Yeah, it's weird that he doesn't have the weird voice in this one. I wonder if he has that in the books. Oh God, yeah, I'm like flashing back when he's like, the Red Dragon. Or however he talked.
You seal your promise with
a kiss? Yeah, I think he's putting in the teeth. Blah. Oh. Oh. Well, at least this time we didn't have to see it. Is this it? I think this is it. This is what I saw when I was a kid. Yep, that was it. That was the scene that I walked through when I was a kid. That's so interesting that in this version it happened to Freddie Lounds versus happening to Chilton.
Bastard gave me your home address. 3860 DeSoto Highway. Save yourself, kill them all.
Ah, shit.
Mom, what? Someone's outside.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't want to go through this again. I'm still dealing with the trauma of the last time that I witnessed this. Get in the car, shut the fuck up and get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. No, get in the car, get in the car. Oh God. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but why the fuck is the whole house blue? No. I don't like it. I'm having flashbacks. Oh my God, it was a cop. Holy shit.
Ma'am, I think you should come back inside.
What's going on?
Come back inside.
Oh, he's not even there. They already got the police there. Oh, well, at least in this version, Molly doesn't catch a bullet like in the last one. Although I will fully admit that the version in the TV show was like, that was so damn good.
You saw the article in the Tatler.
I wanted to talk with him about it, but he said he wanted to bring it up to you.
Oh, the conversation about, oh yeah, that they have in the hospital after Molly gets shot, where he learned that Will once killed somebody.
Barry's mom had this newspaper. It said you were in a special hospital.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. He read that he was in the hospital.
What happened?
Well, Lecter was attacking college girls, and he killed them.
How?
I ate them.
When I was sitting in Lecter's office, I saw a book on his shelf. It had pictures of war wounds in it, and I knew it was him.
Wow, that's very, very different than the way that it was portrayed in the show. So there's no, like, romantic relationship between Will and Hannibal in this. They didn't have, like, a pre-existing relationship like they had for quite a long time. This Hannibal Lecter seems much less, not dangerous, because obviously dangerous, but like less complex, I guess. The levels of holy crapness that he was capable of in the TV show, it seems much more grounded in reality, I guess, with this.
This killing, it's gotta stop.
William, you're gonna make yourself sick or get yourself killed.
Girl, you don't even fucking know.
You and Kevin should go to Montana, see your dad. He hasn't seen Kevin for a long time.
Why would you send them to Montana? I thought that they were literally just put in a safe house, and now you're telling them to leave the safe house? This is me. This is me when I go to a diner and I have my headphones on and it's like raining outside and I'm just like looking out the window like I'm in a music video.
Imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are of it.
Bill told me to tell you there was a variation in the gamma, number 3.
The way that this actor has looked the exact same. 1986, he looks the exact same that he did in, like, look at him. He looks the exact same that he did in House of the Devil. Also, he seems obnoxiously tall, and with that hairstyle, if they ever remake Phantasm, he's the one that they should cast to play the tall man.
Can you give me an idea of the conditions?
Shooting from maybe 8 feet. I can't use any lights.
Oh, is this supposed to be Rutina Wesley's character? Reba, that was it, Reba.
Ride with me.
Thanks, but I'll take the bus. I do it all the time.
Ride with me. It would be because I would like you to.
Absolutely not. The way that he just presented that option to her was very like, ugh, no.
Oh, they had to hire the handicapped
Oh my
to
God.
shape up their employment practices.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't remember her name. She's Allie's mom in The Notebook. I mean, she was a bitch in that movie, but I love her.
If you don't want to talk, that's okay. But I hope you will because you're very direct and I like that.
You in danger, girl.
No, I want to.
In about 2 hours, we're going to Cappy's Tooth.
Oh no, is this the thing with the tiger? Ugh, they were dum-dums back in 1986 too. No, surely f***ing not. Is that real? Is that a real tiger? I hope that's not a real tiger. Oh, girl, no. Oh, look, and she's just going on in the lip. Like, why would you do that? Yeah, that looks like a real fucking tiger. That is a real tiger, I feel. And this is crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. He's grossing me out. Oh yeah, doesn't she give him like a bead? This is so weird.
Okay, let's move on.
Don't go back inside the house. I mean, you should stay outside. It's because you look so good in the sun.
I mean, even blind, you can't tell that the way that this man is talking to you is really fucking weird. Like suddenly, don't go back inside the house. I would've been like, why? Why?
Did you really feel so depressed after you shot Mr. Garrett and Jacob Hobbs to death?
Didn't you really feel so bad because killing him felt so good? And why shouldn't it?
Must feel good to God.
He dropped a church roof on 34 of his worshippers last Wednesday night in Texas.
Oh yeah, he has that weird fascination with churches and stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Because he has like that weird, Hannibal has the weird God complex or whatever.
I enter. The house is mine.
No, not with your shoes on. You just came out of the rain. I mean, I know that nobody's living there right now, but still.
I step into the room, and I see me desired by you.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh, this is kind of like what he does in the show, a little bit. This is as close to it as we've gotten. Jesus.
Breathe.
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 Like, what even is that noise? I feel like that's like a noise you hear in like The Lion King or something, like in an African safari. What the f? Wait, is she like dating, fooling around with somebody else too? I don't remember that. Ooh, and Psychopath over here doesn't seem to like it. Oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, what is that? What is that sound? You fucking psycho ass just ripped up the upholstery.
What was it?
Pollen.
Ripped apart the car, and this motherfucker was like just trying to pull like pollen off of her face.
This is crazy.
But he's a dead man. This man is a dead man. Oh no. Is he gonna go in there and kill her in this version? Oh, I don't like that.
Who is it?
It's the Grim Reaper, bitch. That's who it is.
If our boy imitates being wanted and desired, he believes he will become one who is wanted and desired and accepted.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? There's an old quote from Lady Gaga who talked about before she became famous that she used to walk down the street and just convince herself that she was famous. And her whole thing was like, yeah, I walk down the street every single day, like behaving as if I was famous because I knew eventually the world would catch up and then I just would be. So I don't know. That's just what that reminded me of.
I gave it up till you showed up with pictures of 2 dead families, knowing goddamn well that I'd imagine families 3, 4, 5, and 6, right?
You're fucking
That's
right.
right.
I did, and I do it again.
Ooh, even in this version, little bitch.
So either he was casing far ahead and we didn't check back far enough, or
what? Spill the tea, Will. Like, what are you talking about?
reflections, mirrors, images. Huh? You've seen these films, haven't you, my man?
Because they have all these home tapes. That's right, because he was watching the tapes and stuff. So that's how he puts 2 and 2 together, that he works at something where he's processing these images.
Where are you? Are you here?
In the garden of Eden, or whatever the f they say. In this moment, just be glad that you can't see, honey, because, ugh.
The man we're looking for is blonde, Caucasian, 20 to 40 years old, over 6 feet tall.
Oh, I'm good.
Rural Route 3, Chester, Missouri. Where is that?
From the airport, you're a few minutes close.
Hey, I know him. Oh my gosh, what was he in? Now I gotta look it up. White Chicks. That's what he was in. Oh my God. I am thoroughly gagged by this. The guy that played Freddie Lounds in this movie is the guy that played the old man in the Don't Breathe movies. That is wild to me. Whenever I see somebody smashing glass in movies, I always think of one of 2 things. I think of Helen smashing the glass in I Know You Did Last Summer, and then I think of the Predator smashing the glass in Predator 2 when he's like trying to cook a concoction or some shit to heal his wound. I don't know. How the f can they see? They're just driving into fog. This dumb bitch. Kill the lights. We're trying to, you know, not alert him that we're here as he drives off of like a ravine thing and oh my God, dum-dums. Dum-dums.
And he's got somebody in there with him.
Ugh, he is so creepy in this version. I mean, at least in the TV show version, he was also creepy, but he was like a little, you know, like...
Stand up!
So this is obviously different than the way that the TV show portrayed it, because like Hannibal was there. What? Okay. Oh, no! The way that he just threw him like a rag doll. Why would you run and be all dramatic and jump through the glass like that? You have a gun in your hand, and he was just standing right there in front of the glass. You could have literally just shot him and been done with this. Like, you see how quick and efficient he is with the gun? Damn. All right.
He's dead.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. Yes, they took his ass out. Great, good for them. But the cops that just got shot, that's on Will. He didn't have to do that ridiculous slow-mo rushing through the glass shit. He could have shot his ass through the glass like this idiot shot everybody else. Oh, look how gorgeous that sunrise is. The purple and the blue. Ooh, that's very pretty. And then you got poor Reba over here just like, what the f is going on? Like, what is going on? At least in this version, she didn't have to go through what like Rutina Wesley did with him fake killing himself and exploding his brain bits or whoever he killed all over her and trauma. Come on, 80s short shorts. This is a very different ending than like, as compared to the last time that I saw the ending of Will Graham. How that, well, at least this time it isn't off a fucking cliff. All right, so that completes Manhunter. That was really, really good. It had obviously some differences to it from the TV show. We didn't really see a whole lot of Hannibal in this movie. The actor that played him, I mean, was I guess like fine. He was fine given the amount of screen time that he had. I didn't expect more of it, but I mean, he was sufficiently creepy. I mean, the actor is a good actor, and the things that I've seen him in, like The Ring, as it stands, Mass is still my Hannibal. He's the scariest one to me. Will Graham, though, this was obviously all about Will Graham. I thought William Peterson did a fantastic job with this iteration of the character. He was sufficiently sort of like out of it for a lot of it, and had a little bit of the over-the-top dramatic weird behavior that we would expect from the character. I do plan on reading the books at some point, probably after I finish the film series, so I'm very, very curious to see how this was adapted from the book in the sense of how it ended, because obviously with the television show, we know that Hannibal was very active and involved with everything, how, you know, the show ended with the big battle, you know, and then everybody falling off the cliff and stuff like that. Obviously, it didn't happen like that in this. I remember asking during the TV show, or mentioning how we know Clarice Starling eventually shows up and becomes sort of this obsession of Hannibal's. And when it comes to Silence of the Lambs, yes, I've seen that movie, but I would say I've probably seen it over the course of my lifetime, like in full, maybe 4 times, and it's probably been like a good 8, 9, 10 years since I've seen it, so I don't really remember all of it. So I don't remember if Will Graham is even mentioned in that movie. I'm curious, like, if Will and Clarice ever meet in the books. That would be interesting. And I don't know if the relationship between Hannibal and Will, which as what we saw in the TV show, I don't know if that is also alluded to in the books, because that was not at all present in this movie. So that I'm curious about. Jack was a dick in this movie, but like, he wasn't as aggressive in his dickness as he was in the show, but also very similar to Hannibal, we saw less of him. I mean, he was more present in this movie than Hannibal was. Francis Dollaride, you know, the character of the Red Dragon, creepy as shit in this movie. Like in the TV show, he was creepy, yes, but also like he wasn't bad to look at in the TV show. The actor that played him in this. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a pretty good movie. It was a exciting start to the film franchise. So I believe, I will verify this, but I believe the next film in this franchise, release order-wise, is The Silence of the Lambs. So the next one, assuming that is the next one, will be Silence of the Lambs. Let me know what you guys thought about Manhunter down in the comments, and I will see you for the next one.